Welcome back. There's been a lot of events unfolding as of late. If you happen to have missed any previous chapters, please feel free to subscribe to Sean Cosper at youtube.com. Enjoy. Fantasy Mania 3, The Rise of Zoe, Chapter 12. A new day has came. And Symbulus had met up with Zoe, Saturn and Altero for what has to take place in order for them to move forward. Soon he asked Saturn about what they needed for the mirror box to work.
Well, Symbulus, after reviewing the diagrams again and again, unfortunately the only difficult part we need is a neutrino accelerator with storage bubble intact. Good luck.
Okay then. So if we had to have one, where would we need to go to have even a slight chance of getting it?
Well, there may be one in Valademkin ruins, but the risk is too high. That blue-skinned creature lives there, and it may be too dangerous.
Well brother, I think you should set this one out. You got to consider the fact you already encountered that thing once, so I'm voting myself in. I believe it should be located underground in some kind of protected shelter.
I appreciate that, Symbulus. I do actually still feel kinda sore. But what I think will help is that there's a back way into the old city through the forest behind the business buildings that are just past this shop. Just be safe, and whatever you do, don't be seen.
Well, I guess the least I could do is go see if they need any help on the greenhouse construction. It seems pretty big from what I've seen so far.
Sounds good. I'll be sure to have my stun glove on just in case. I'll be on foot because we have no other way at the moment to go any faster through the forest.
I think I'll spend some time reading from our father's book. Maybe I'll pick up on some clues. You never know. And besides, there's several different writings in it as well. Can't read most of it.
So Symbulus left the shop and began his way into the northern forest that leads into the old Valademkin ruins. Zoe did as he said and went into the reading room. Altero continued piecing together the mirror box, and Saturn went to the farthest part of the city to see if they needed a hand with any work. Now let's see how our dear friend Allison is doing on her travels.
What happened here? Looks like an old research facility that was attacked by something of great power. Oh look, that looks like one of those universal gates that was used in the year 5022. I'm pretty sure it's broke. Anyways, I better get going.
As Allison continued her way to New Valademkin in hopes of finding her old friend Zoe, Palka's daughter had to leave New Valademkin to get water from the well just outside the entrance.
Can't believe the well inside the city doesn't work. I try to tell people to make sure leaves and stuff like that need to be cleaned out every so often.
Once she got the bucket full, Riku headed back. Now as for Symbulus, he had actually made it to the ruins. But he had to be very cautious.
This place is way worse than I thought. I guess I underestimated the war that took place here long ago. Okay, I gotta remain unseen. Let's do this.
I find this book to be more than just history or a Bible, but a possible explanation in connection to that spirit somehow. I just can't point out exactly what it is.
Zoe continues to read for a bit longer. Soon Saturn walks into the business section of the city and noticed Shazel hanging up decorations alongside the performance stage. He walked up to her and asked how she's been. They chatted a while, and decided to take a walk together to the Valademkin greenhouse.
So I'm guessing this greenhouse project may take a few years until it's complete, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is the largest structure within the whole city.
Yeah, I believe so. The idea was presented to us by Arden, mostly because he knew it would an expanding city that needed its own fruits and veggies so that nobody would need to use their own land for food.
Very good idea indeed. So let's give them a hand. I know it's not much, but when it's finished, we can say years from now that we actually helped.
And so they helped. Matter of fact, Shazel is starting to connect with Saturn in a way nobody could have predicted. Soon Symbulus eventually saw an old door that led somewhere underground. He was very careful, and slowly opened it. Then noticed a set of concrete stairs that went down.
Okay, so what exactly am I looking for again? Well, I don't see much of anything. A bunch. The spider webs, old boxes, and... wait. I think I found it. I'll wrap this blanket around it and head back. Hopefully I don't get caught.
As Symbulus safely makes his way out of the ruins and through the forest, our rock band is enjoying every moment of their trip. To be continued.